See, first of all, I didn't even watch the game, right? So when I saw the score line, I thought, oh, Barca 3-0. And then I saw a picture of PK on the headline with like his head down. I'm like, why does he look like his head is down? And I clicked on it and I saw Barca 0, Benfica 3. I mean, there's a whole discussion about replacing the coach.
I want to talk about it.
Who are you going to replace him with, really?
That's the thing. That's the thing. That was actually
who wants to come to Barca as it is now?
Now, hold up. That was actually supposed to be one of our topics last week, but we didn't get to it. And my question would have been, should Koeman be fired? And if so, who should replace him? And again, I don't publicly encourage anyone to be fired. However, when he was first hired, my initial reaction was, actually, guys, this isn't good. He's supposed to be a temporary coach. I thought he was only going to last a year, and then Xavi was come in. Supposed to be a temporary coach to kind of get rid of the players you don't want anymore. He will be hated, but at least the next coach won't have to get rid of as many players. Well, he's gotten rid of some players. They don't have a new coach. And I will say this, as much as we want to talk about him, he has played young players. He has played young players and given them time. Let's just be very clear. I know you said they, but no, don't do that. Don't hide. It's you. You are a Barca fan. Just because Messi left doesn't mean you get to quit and run away. So you say we when you talk about them. All right. Let's be clear. You guys aren't supposed to win anything this season. You're not supposed to be good. This is a transition year. Maybe he's not doing the best.
We're transitioning into the Europa League, Milton. We're transitioning into the Europa League.
That's a trophy.
We're transitioning. That's a downward transition. Transitions for a team like that is supposed to, you have a slight dip and you have a slight rise and maybe like a steady kind of thing till you can get everything settled and you shoot back up again. But we are transitioning, not trying to insult the Europa League teams, but
you have young players.
A lot of good young players. But I think Koeman said it. It's like you can only count on young players to an extent, right? You can't expect them to take all this pressure and go out there and perform day in, day out. Hey, if they manage to do it, good, right? But it's like you're throwing them into the fire way too soon. That's the reason why they're called young players. Otherwise, we just call them players. So there's a whole part of that you have to consider. And the old players are just old, like it's not like in-betweeners. It's just you have really young and you have really old.
Oh, no, let me counter that. Just tell me what you think of I'm gonna give you 3 or 4 players. All right. Philippe Coutinho is only 29. What you think of him?
He struggled. I don't need to really say much else. He struggled.
All right, how about Samuel Umtiti? He's only 27.
He's been injured for the last 2 years, barely played.
How about Clément Lenglet? He's 26. All right.
Inconsistent.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm just making it seem like I'm taking pleasure in Barca's demise. I'm not completely. I definitely feel for the players. The club itself, I mean, every club goes through cycles. The Madrids, the Barças, the Inter Milans, the AC Milans, the Liverpools, the Uniteds. Everyone goes through cycles. And this is just your turn. It's just
who do you support?
We're not here to discuss. I support the club I coach. I support we're not here. I support players and coaches. That's what I support.
I think it was Liverpool, right?
All right.
It was Liverpool.
We are going to bleep.
I can't wait for you guys. I can't wait for you guys to have your turn.
First off. Whoa. Secondly, Liverpool had a turn for about 12 years. Okay.
That's a long turn.
Exactly. So don't be so excited to bring them back down. And secondly,
hopefully the next one is longer.
I am neutral. I feel no effect about this. I cheer for people. I don't the clubs. I'm professional. Don't put me in any team. I'm fine. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now,
thank you for listening to ToroFoot. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and check out our other videos.